Have you ever wondered why someone earning $3,000 a month can become a millionaire, while someone earning $15,000 a month still lives paycheck to paycheck? Why do doctors, engineers, lawyers, and corporate executives, people with high salaries, often struggle financially after decades of work? And why do some ordinary business owners quietly build fortunes while the middle class keeps working harder every year? Here's the uncomfortable truth. The middle class isn't poor because they don't work hard. They're poor because they're following a financial system that was never designed to make them wealthy. They're doing exactly what society told them to do: go to school, get a good job, buy a house, finance a car, save a little, retire at 65. Unfortunately, that formula creates employees, not wealthy people. In this video, I'll show you the 10 biggest financial traps keeping the middle class from becoming rich, and more importantly, how the wealthy avoid every single one of them. Let's begin. 1. They work for income instead of building assets. The middle class believes the answer to every financial problem is, I just need a higher salary. So they chase promotions, switch companies, work overtime, take second jobs, but here's the problem. Salary only makes you richer while you're working. The day you stop, the income stops too. Wealthy people think differently. Instead of asking, how can I earn more? They ask, how can I own something that keeps paying me forever? Businesses, rental properties, stocks, royalties, digital products, these assets continue producing money whether the owner is working or sleeping. The rich don't just earn money. They own machines that earn money. 2. Lifestyle inflation keeps them running forever. Most people think they'll save more after getting a raise, but something strange happens. Income goes up, expenses go up even faster. New phone, better car, luxury apartment, designer clothes, expensive vacations, bigger house. Every salary increase becomes an excuse to increase spending. This is called lifestyle inflation. Instead of becoming wealthier, they simply become more expensive to maintain. Meanwhile, wealthy people often do the opposite. They let their investments grow much faster than their lifestyle, because every dollar not spent can become an employee working for them. 3. They buy liabilities thinking they're assets. Many people believe they're investing, but they're actually buying liabilities. A luxury car isn't an investment. It loses value every year. An expensive watch rarely builds wealth. A huge house with massive maintenance costs isn't always an asset either. Here's a simple rule. If money leaves your pocket every month, it's probably a liability. If money enters your pocket every month, it's probably an asset. The middle class often buys things that look rich. The wealthy buy things that make them rich. Huge difference. 4. They depend on one source of income. Imagine your entire financial life depending on one employer, one paycheck, one boss, one company. If that disappears tomorrow, everything changes. That's exactly how millions of middle-class families live. The wealthy almost never rely on one income source. They diversify: business income, rental income, dividend income, investment income, online income, royalties. The goal isn't just making more money. It's making money from multiple directions, because if one stream dries up, the others continue flowing. 5. They save money instead of growing money. Saving money feels responsible. And yes, everyone should have an emergency fund. But here's the problem. Money sitting in a savings account slowly loses purchasing power because of inflation. Prices rise, your money doesn't. If inflation is 5%, your savings are quietly losing value every year. The wealthy understand this. Instead of letting cash sit idle, they invest it into businesses, stocks, real estate, and productive assets. Money should work, not sleep. 6. They trade time for money. The middle class has one major limitation. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can only work so much. Even high-paying professionals eventually hit a ceiling. Doctors, lawyers, consultants, engineers. Their income depends on their time. The wealthy break this limitation. A YouTube video can earn money for years. A software product can sell thousands of times. A business can generate revenue without the owner being present every day. The richest people don't scale their effort. They scale systems. 7. They fear investing more than spending. Many people are terrified of investing. What if I lose money? So they avoid the stock market, avoid businesses, avoid real estate. But strangely, they're perfectly comfortable financing a luxury SUV they'll definitely lose money on. Fear often appears only when money has the chance to grow. The wealthy know that every investment carries risk, but they also understand something bigger. Not investing carries an even bigger risk. 8. They think rich people are just lucky. This belief silently destroys ambition. People say they were born rich. They got lucky. They had connections. Sometimes that's true, but many millionaires started with nothing. What separates them isn't luck, it's ownership, discipline, consistency, long-term thinking, and thousands of decisions repeated over decades. Success looks like luck when you ignore the years of preparation behind it. 9. They focus on spending, not cash flow. The middle class often measures success by what they can afford. The wealthy measure success by how much cash flow their assets produce. A millionaire doesn't ask, "Can I afford this?" They ask, "Which asset will pay for this?" Instead of buying a luxury car immediately, they buy another rental property or another business. Then let that asset pay for the car. Assets first, lifestyle second. That's a completely different financial mindset. 10. They think like employees instead of owners. This might be the biggest difference of all. Employees ask, "How much will this pay me?" Owners ask, "How much value can this create?" Employees focus on security. Owners focus on opportunity. Employees wait for promotions. Owners create opportunities. Employees work for businesses. Owners build businesses. This single mindset shift has created countless millionaires because ownership creates leverage, and leverage creates wealth. Conclusion: the middle class isn't trapped because they lack intelligence. Most are educated, hardworking, responsible, but they've been taught to earn money, not to build wealth. Real wealth isn't built through bigger salaries. It's built through ownership, assets, cash flow, investments, businesses, and long-term thinking. The good news? Every wealthy person started by changing the way they thought before they changed the size of their bank account. So here's the question I want you to answer honestly. Which of these 10 financial traps are you still stuck in? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to learn the financial principles the wealthy use to build lasting wealth, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just talk about making money. We talk about building freedom.